Some time has passed and it is time to do our very first stretch and fold. So here's what our bread is looking like. You're gonna start to see this dough change. I recommend having a little bowl of some water on the side. This is gonna be pretty sticky. You're going to start by taking your hand and just going right inside on the side of this bowl and kind of pulling up this dough, stretching it out, and we're going to fold it over to the other side. Get your hand wet again, and we're going to rotate a quarter turn. The goal is to get at least 4 stretches in. So again, kind of scrape from the side, pull up and fold over. Rotate, grab from the side, pull up and fold over. And at least 1 more. You can do more if you want. Grab from the side, pull up and fold over. That's it. Here's a great side-by-side comparison. The dough in this bowl has not had any stretch and folds done to it at all. See the texture? This is the bowl we just did our very first stretch and fold. Starting to look a lot more smooth on the top. Put the cover on. We'll be back in 30 minutes. Time for stretch and fold number 2. Same thing, I have my bowl of water right beside me. So I'm going to do at least 4 stretch and folds. Wet hand, gonna go in to the sides and lift up and fold it over. Same thing, lift up and stretch, fold it over. Pull from the sides, lift up, fold it over. And 1 more. It's starting to get pretty smooth, which is exactly what we're looking for. So all we're doing with the stretch and folds is working on the gluten structure. So now it is a nice little smooth ball. So we're gonna cover it and I'll be back for number 3. Welcome back to number 3. So this is what our dough is looking like now. If you can remember from the first time to now, it looks significantly different. I'm actually going to switch to coil folds. So instead of pulling it up and stretching it, we're now wanting to be a little bit more gentle with this dough because it is definitely getting a little tender, but it's also forming the gluten structure that is going to make the bread delicious and bubbly and airy. So now we're going to be using both hands. So I'm just dipping my fingers into this bowl of water. And we're going to grab the sides, like right on the side. And we're going to gently lift up our bread and pull it out and see just how pretty that is. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna turn the bowl, coil fold. So this one is probably getting close to not needing any more stretch and folds. How pretty this is looking. So I'm just going to get this covered back up and I will probably not come back and do a 4th only because it is already forming bubbles on the top and has a nice smooth surface, and that is exactly what we want. So now we're on to letting it sit on the counter. It's already started the bulk fermentation, but now it's just going to sit on the counter until it has risen significantly and becomes slightly jiggly. I'll come back to it, but this dough is done with stretch and folds.